Hello, Pleasant View Bible Church. This is Pastor Jason. I am going to be walking you through how to get set up with our new kid check-in system, the Kidmin app. I'm posting this also publicly on YouTube for any other churches that may find it necessary to have some kind of training aid. I was looking around and there isn't much out there for this particular application, so thought I'd perform a public service and let you know how we're going to be doing that. So we are launching the Kidmin app check-in system, and this video is intended for parents who are getting it set up on their phone. So why Kidmin app? Well, there's a couple of really cool features. First of all, it's all based on your phone, and so it is less reliant on our computers here on campus carrying all the weight. The check-in process does not have to happen here at church. It happens on your phone at home before you leave. So sitting around the breakfast table as you're gathering your kids together, about to head out the door, open your phone real quick, check your kids in, and the tags will be printed when you get here, so no waiting in line, which is awesome. Instant parent communication is also a plus. If your child needs you, the worker in the room can scan your child's tag and hit parent contact, and you will get a text message that your child needs you, and you can make your way out to the lobby or out to the classroom and take care of your child's needs without us needing to send an usher in to grab you. So that's very, very cool. Easy tracking of who's here and who isn't. I, the children's pastor or the service coordinator, can open up a live roster and see how many kids we have in which classrooms, and if we need to pull in more workers, we'll know that immediately. I won't have to lap the building and say, oh, look, I've got too many kids in third grade. I can just look at my phone and say, hey, look, third grade's getting big, and I can throw some more adults at it. So that's really, really cool. Easy checkout afterward. I know some of the frustrations with previous checkouts were that if you lost your little tag, then you were stuck and you had to kind of promise that this was your child. But now your phone can produce the check-in and check-out tag as well. So if you lose the sticker, it's not a big deal. Just don't lose your phone, and we can still get your kids back to you. So how do you get set up? Well, you're going to need to download the app, and the app is available both for Android and for iOS devices. So whichever app store you use, go there and look for Kidmin App. And you will find that there's actually two there. I'll show you which one to use in a minute. Download the app. You're going to set up an account. Individually, every parent or guardian of the child needs an app and needs an account for ease of use. That way you don't go to pick up the kids and you need your wife's phone, but you don't have it on yours. Make sure everybody has their own. You're going to enter the kids' data on only one account initially. And I'll show you how to share that data with whoever else needs it. And then you're going to share that data over to your spouse or grandma or whoever else might be picking up the kids. So it's very, very simple. It's pretty intuitive. I'll show you how it works. When you go to the App Store, there are two apps. There's the Kidmin app, this one at the top, and then there's Kidmin Hero. Kidmin app, this is the one that you need if you're a parent or a guardian. This is the one that you need if you are only a worker, in which case you're watching the wrong video. If you are a parent and a worker, the Kidmin app will do both. If you're only a worker, then the Kidmin Hero is the one that you're looking for. Okay. The Kidmin app, once you download it and open it, looks like this. You do not yet have a Kidmin account, so go ahead and click on Create a New Guardian Account down there at the bottom. As soon as you do, it's going to give you an opportunity to enter your contact information, enter your email address, and that you're in America, and your phone number. Make sure that this is a cell phone number that can get a text, because as soon as you hit the green bar, sign up as a guardian, it's going to send you a confirmation code to that number, okay? And then you're going to type in your password. Make sure it's a password that you'll remember. You can reset your password, but it's a pain, so keep something that you can use. Then you hit sign up as guardian. It will immediately send you a text message to the phone that you are using. Type in the confirmation code that you get in your text message here for the confirmation code, and then you hit enter confirmation, and now it has verified that you in fact have that phone. Okay, it's going to ask you now for your name. Obviously, this is not my name. I'm just setting up a dummy account here for the sake of a public YouTube video, but you put your first and last name in here, and then it's asking what church do you attend. Click on that button and start typing in the name of your church. So for us, it's Pleasant View Bible Church, and as soon as I got to Pleasant, Up came only 2 options in the database. You'll see our church there. Click on that, and it will say, okay, I belong to the right church. So it just linked you up with us. Then once you've gotten that, it says you belong to Pleasant View Bible Church. Add a picture of yourself. Please, 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 please add a picture of yourself. That will help us as well as workers know that when we're checking out a child, we're checking it out to the right person, because your picture will come up on our app, and then we'll be able to say, oh yeah, look, that's the right person. Okay, so don't skip that step. When you're all done, you hit next step there, and it'll say, I'm ready to receive your children. Now, if you and your spouse are both watching this video and following along, only one of you go forward. I only want one of each spouse at this point to enter child data, and then you will share the child data over to your spouse. If you both create child data, then if you have 3 kids, you will actually be creating 6 children, and I have to go in and delete the duplicates in the database and merge it over, and it's a pain. If only one parent sets up the kids, it makes it a lot easier. So, one parent, keep watching. Click on the Add a New Child button, and it is going to ask you to put in your child's name and first and last. You can enter allergies, and you can enter multiple allergies, and these will all print on the tags. So that's really cool. Be sure, especially if it's a food allergy, that we know that, so that we don't give your child something that's going to make them sick. Gender and birthday. Birthday determines what class they're in. The system auto-populates the classes based on birthday. If you don't want that, I can, as the admin, change the data in the background, but the app will only let your child check into the class that their age says that they're in. So make sure that the birthday's right. Then, again, take a picture of a child. Do not skip this step. We need our data to have your kids' faces on it. So, upload a picture of your child. There's somebody's darling child. That is not mine. That's somebody's kid, and it's beautiful. Once you have a picture of their kid, you can hit save, and it will take you to the screen that says, there you go, I've got Billy Bob entered. You have multiple children potentially, so click add another child, repeat the process until you are all done adding your children. There's Billy Bob and Mary Jo. They make my digital, virtual, not real heart proud. When you're all done, click all my kids have been added down at the bottom there, and you will get a little congratulations page. You are all set up. So your account is ready to go. Now, you're ready to go, but you need to make sure that your spouse is also ready to go. So on this next screen, on the check-in screen, sorry, not the check-in screen, the home screen of your app, which is now what you're looking at, down at the bottom there's a little gear. And click on the gear, push the gear, and up will come your settings. And your settings, there you go, have a guardian referral code. And in this case, this fictitious one is 233437. I can then go to my spouse. She can click on the enter referral code button on hers once she's got her stuff set up. And again, no children in hers. She's going to click on enter referral code, and then she gets a screen that says, what referral code are you entering? She enters the 233437 in this enter code box, and she hits add, and now the system says, oh, you're married, and it gives all of my child data to her. And then we can do this as well for grandma, grandpa, for our best friends who we give permission to check out our kids, that sort of thing. Whoever has the right to check out these kids can use that code. So I hope that makes sense to you. Now that you're all set up, let's practice making this work. So the app will only let you check children in 4 hours before a service. So if you are at home right now setting this up and it's not early Sunday morning or Wednesday afternoon at our church, then you're not going to be able to do these other features. Let me show you how it works, and then you'll be ready to go, and you can actually check your children in 4 hours before a service. So you would check the or push on the Express check-in button on the home screen, and it will advance to a screen that asks you what service you're going to and which kids you would like to check in. Now, this is just a dummy service. We don't actually have a 6 p.m. on Tuesday, but that's just for the sake of this video. You'd click on the service. Now, on a Sunday morning, you'll have the 9 a.m. and the 10:15. If you want to check your child into to both services, you can do them simultaneously. Or if they're only going to go to one or the other, click on whichever service you would like to check them in on. Then slide the little button over for your children that you're checking in. If somebody is staying home that day, then don't slide their little button over. Okay, so just tick the kids that are going to Sunday school, and then push the check-in button, and that's it. You're all done. As soon as you push that button, the app says, "Yay, your kids are checked in." You can go back to the home screen, and then the home screen will give you green little radio buttons that says, "Hey, these kids are checked in to Sunday school." And the cool thing is that when you get to Sunday school, when you come to church, you will discover that the tags have already printed. It's amazing. It's a check-in miracle. And these will be available for you at the check-in kiosk. And so your tag that has your name, the parent, is here, and this is your QR code for checking kids out. This is your claim ticket, so you get your children back at the end of the service. And then your kids have stickers that has their first and last name, and it has a QR code that's unique to them. The workers can scan this and then contact you through that. If there are any allergies, that prints as well. So this will have printed by the time you get to church, and it will be a marvelous thing. Now, when you're ready to check your kids out, you will take your claim ticket to class, and the worker there will scan your claim ticket and will then check out your children. What happens if you lose your claim ticket? You don't lose your children. We don't want to take them over forever. So on your app, you can hit this little pickup tag button, and your app will then produce the claim ticket for your children. So that's the QR tag there that your worker can scan and then check your children out to you. So that's the way it works. I hope that is fairly common sense to you. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm sure that some people will have some questions, and we will walk through those answers together. But until then, God bless you, and we will see each other soon. Goodbye.